Hi everyone, it is Jess and welcome back to my channel and welcome to a reading vlog with a difference. So at the start of January, I wanted to give myself a little challenge just to see how I would do with it and to see if it made any difference to my reading, if I picked up any new habits or if I noticed anything different as I progressed. I gave myself the challenge to read 100 pages every single day, and yeah, it was very interesting. So without further ado, let's rewind to the start of January and see how I got on. Hi everyone, so it is January the 1st, 2022. It's day one of my challenge to read 100 pages every day in January, and I started reading a new book this morning. Started reading What Lies Between Us by John Mars, and I have read 25 pages so far, so I'm on page 25. So far so good. It's early afternoon and to be honest, I reckon I'm going to read more than 100 pages today because I'm really invested in this story already. I'm not going to talk about it because I'm not here to talk about these books. This is not that kind of vlog, but I will say I'm so intrigued by this story that I just want to sit down and read it all day. So that's my plan for today, and then I'm also still trying to work my way through A Clash of Kings by George R. R. Martin. So I'll probably read a few chapters of this today as well, so I reckon I will get my 100-page goal done today. Probably read more than 100 pages. I am not at work for the next 4 days. My work is closed, unfortunately, due to COVID this weekend. So my shifts have been cancelled, and then I was scheduled Monday and Tuesday off. So I have 4 wonderful days to just do nothing but read. So I reckon I can get a really good head start. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. I don't know how many books I'm going to get through in January with this challenge, but I reckon I could get all my TBR done. You know, if I stick to my challenge and read 100 pages or more a day, then I think I could get all 10 books. Did I have 10 books on my TBR? I can't remember, but I reckon I'll get all of them done. So we'll see how we get on. Yeah, let's do this. Hello everyone, it is Monday. I almost forgot what day it was. It's the 3rd of January and it is day 3 of my challenge. I have already finished one book. I finished What Lies Between Us last night, and I've been doing pretty well with my 100 pages a day challenge so far. So first day I read 145 pages, and then yesterday I actually think I read, I don't actually remember how many I read, but I know that I read well over 200 pages yesterday. I hit the 100-page mark pretty early, and yeah, so I've already finished one book. This morning I started another one, this little book here, and I am already on page 70. So I'm going to smash this 100 pages again pretty early on today. I think I'll probably finish this today. We're doing well so far. So let's try and keep the momentum going. I'm having fun so far, and it really helps that I am not at work. I'm not at work till 5 o'clock on Wednesday, so I've still got well over 48 hours to get some reading in, to get loads of reading in. So yeah, I don't know why I'm talking really weirdly, but yeah, I'll see you all in a few more days. You'll definitely see me in a few more days. Hello everyone, it has been a few days since I last updated you. We are on day 10 of this challenge now, and I finished 3 books last week. So in the first week of January I managed to get through 3 books. The last one I read was this one. So I'm not doing too bad. There were a couple of days last week where I didn't quite manage to get to 100 pages, just because I was feeling pretty crap. So consider this challenge failed already. No. I'm not going to be negative. Justin and I did see if I could get to 100 pages every day. But for the last couple of days, I have been hitting my target. I read 103 pages on Saturday, and then yesterday I read bang on 100 pages. I read some more of this bad boy, so I'm nearly finished with this. This book is just taking forever to get through, to be honest, but I am actually enjoying taking my time with it and just ingesting it slowly. But I am planning to start a new book today, so I will see how much of that I can get read. I read about 21 pages of this morning, so I only have to read 79 more pages today to hit my goal. I reckon I will probably suppress that, so we will see. But yeah, it's been very interesting so far to see how reading a certain amount of pages every day has impacted my reading goal. Like I said, I've already read and finished 3 books, so that's, you know, that's pretty good. So we'll see how we get on. I've only got 7 more books to read for my January TBR to then be complete, and we've still got like 3 weeks, just under 3 weeks of the month to go. So if I keep reading 3 books a week, then, you know, probably finish my TBR, but we'll see. But yeah, that's it for the time being, and I'll see you all in a little while. So I'm on book 6 now of my January TBR. I'm actually flying through it pretty quickly, which I am very pleasantly surprised by. I have only read 38 pages of this so far today, but I'm not at work tonight, so I definitely think I will get past the 100 page mark of this beautiful little book here. It's been very hit and miss the last few days. Yesterday I was like 10 pages away from my goal, but I finished the book that I'd been wanting to finish, so I'm not too mad about that. And then the day before that I read about 110 pages, and then the day before that I read like just over 100. I think it was like 103, 104, something like that. So I've been very eager to stick with this challenge, and I haven't met it every single day. I haven't met my goal every single day, but you know, the fact that I am reading every day, you know, is pretty good. So we'll see how I get on with this tonight. Really enjoying this, by the way. I've been so excited to read this. Finally have a copy from my library. Not that I'm here to talk about it, but yeah. Alright guys, so it is January the 31st, and it is the last day of my challenge to try and read 100 pages every day. And I can say that I have not accomplished this challenge. I have not read 100 pages every single day. Some days it just hasn't been possible. Some days I just haven't felt like reading. And honestly, I don't want to force myself to do something that I am not feeling like doing, because I'm just not going to enjoy the experience. And sometime last week, like the middle of last week, I did find myself getting into a bit of a reading slump because I was on a roll and I managed to read like 100 pages or more every single day for about 3 or 4 days. And then I just felt really burned out and not wanting to read. So I am working my way through this. And yesterday I read 100 pages. And I have like 200, just under 200 pages left to go with this. So I'm going to try and finish this book today before midnight, before 23:59 p.m. Whether I will or not remains to be seen, but I'm going to give it a go because, you know, I want to end this challenge on a high. I want to end this month on a high and just, you know, have a big grand finale. So I'm going to try and finish all of this tonight. I'm not at work tonight, which is great news. Let's see if I can do it. There's nothing like a little bit of pressure to make things exciting in your life. So I'll be back tomorrow maybe, and I'll let you know how I did with this mini challenge today, and we'll also talk about the month as a whole as well. So I'll see you then. Alright, so I can confirm that I did not finish this book by the end of January, by the end of the 31st. I actually ended up DNFing this, as explained in my January wrap-up video. I just didn't enjoy it, and I just couldn't be asked to carry it on. As you have probably seen, I did not succeed in reading 100 pages every single day, and I think that was to be expected because I am very much a mood reader. As much as reading is a habit for me and it is something that I try to do every day, there are days where I just don't feel like reading, you know, or I just haven't got the time, which is totally fine. But, you know, one thing I noticed towards the end of the month was that I'd read so much, and I'd had such a great time reading all of those things that I read. But towards the end of the month, because I just read so much and I was starting to feel myself heading into a reading slump, just wanting to do other things that I wouldn't normally do if I was reading. Sometimes I do spend a lot of time, several hours in the day, just doing nothing else other than reading. And I don't always give myself time to have a break from that and to do other things. So when I do read, I can start to feel myself getting burnt out, which is when I just start doing other things. That's kind of what happened in January, because there were days where I was just reading so much that it got to the point on some days where I just couldn't be bothered, or I just wanted to do something else, which is totally fine. And I'm not going to beat myself up for it. You know, I did have days where I read 100 pages or more, and that's great. And there will probably be days where I still do that because, you know, I was either so invested in the book, or I just had the time, or it was something that I really wanted to do. But there were other times when I didn't get 100 pages done, and that's just because of other factors like work, or socializing, or my relationship, or housework, or whatever else it is that I have to do or want to do. And then there are days where I'm just not going to read at all. But my takeaway from this experiment is that I cannot force myself to read, especially force myself to read a certain amount of pages every day. It's just not going to happen for me, because I will lose interest in reading if I keep doing that, and I will not enjoy it if I keep doing that. I don't want to keep doing it, and I just want to be able to read when I feel like it and have fun with it and not feel any pressure to complete this book by a certain day or to read however many pages before I go to work. It's just not something that I'm interested in doing because it will take all the fun out of it for me. And I'm going to say to you guys as well that please don't feel the pressure to read however many books a month or to read however many pages a day, because it will not work for you. Eventually, you will start to get annoyed, frustrated, bored, whatever. You just won't enjoy yourself. So read when you want to read, and do it for the fun of it, for the enjoyment, for the relaxation, and not because you feel like you have. And yeah, other than that, there wasn't really much point of this vlog, but I just wanted to see if I could do it, and clearly I couldn't do it, but that's okay. I've learned something, and it was fun to do this experiment all the same. And because I did read, 100 pages or more on certain days, I did get to read more books in a month than I probably would have if I hadn't have done that challenge. But for me at the minute, it's definitely more quality over quantity. So there we go. I'm gonna wrap this up here, but thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know if you have tried this experiment yourself, and whether it worked for you or not. It might work for some of you, and if it does, then that is great. I'm happy for you. We all read differently and at different paces, and we all have our own ways of doing things. But yeah, please don't feel the pressure to read, because it's not that big of a deal, Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of my little experiment, and yeah, that's it. Leave a cheeky thumbs up if you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button so you will be notified every time that I do post. And having said all of that, I will see you all in my next video very soon. Bye guys.